Okay, so we're going to re-go over probability so that you are prepared to take the test again. Okay. Probability is just a fraction. Okay, so a fraction we know is part out of the whole. When we are talking about probability, we are talking about what they are asking for out of the total number. Okay, it's whatever they're asking for out of the total number. Okay. So if I have 5 marbles, if I have 5 marbles in a bag, 3 are green and 2 are yellow, what is the probability of getting yellow? So remember what they're asking for out of the total. They're asking for yellow out of the total.
2 out of 5.
So that's 2 yellow out of 5. If it's not simplified, you have to simplify it, but this is simplified. So this is the probability. Then we had the complement. This is what it is not. Okay? On the test, it said unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. That means that it's not the probability. Okay, so if I have a spinner with blue, green, and white, okay, I have what is the probability of not getting white? You can look at this one of 2 ways. The whole thing is 1. It's a whole number. Okay? Or there's 3 sections out of 3 sections, right? There's 3 total sections. That is 1. So 1 is my whole number. I'm going to subtract the sections that are not 1, which is what? this is 1/2, right? Minus, so I'm going to do minus 1/2, and this is 1/2, but sectioned into 2 pieces. So I'm going to minus 1/2 divided by 2, okay, because this is 2 sections. And then I would put this into my calculator. You're taking all of it away from 1, okay? So I would do 1 minus alpha y equals 1/2 minus parentheses 1/2 minus, or divided by 2. And close my parentheses. It is 1/4. So the part that is not white, this is 1/4. Okay, so 1 minus 1/4 is 3/4. 3/4 is not white. Okay, 1/2 and 1/4, okay, are not white. That means that white is 1/4, right? So not is the other one. White is equal to 1/4. Not white is 3/4. And you can double check yourself by the have and have nots, because they will equal 1. It has to equal 1 whole. All right, and then the next big thing was predictions. Okay, predictions. That means that you're taking the probability equals what they're asking for. Most of the time that's going to be X for us, over the times that it's performed, the number of times that it's done, or the total. Okay, so you have to find the probability of the event first. You're setting that equal to what they're asking for, which is going to be X. You're going to put that X. And then the times it's done. I'm going to give you an example, and just, let's say for lunch, you can choose pizza or nachos. Okay? For 5th period, let's say 12 chose pizza and 4 chose nachos. Okay? If there are 240 8th graders, how many chose pizza? Okay, write that question down in your notes, in your review notes. Because this is a reassessment, you have to do it on your own without asking questions. Okay, so first we're going to figure out the probability for getting pizza. to. Sure. You need to go to the office. Okay, so to figure out the probability for the pizza, we have to do the part over the total. Okay, so there was 12 pizzas out of 16 in this class. Okay, because I added those two, 12 plus 4 is 16 total votes. I'm going to simplify that first by putting it into my calculator. Alpha y equals 12 out of 16 and press enter. It simplifies to 3/4. Okay. Now I need to know if there are 240. So I'm going to take my probability, what they're asking for, that's the number of pizzas, out of the times it's done or my total. Okay. To do this, we cross multiply. 240 times 3 is equal to 720. And then you divide by the leftover number. Divided by 4 is 180 would have pizza. That's how you do predictions. So if it says a coin is flipped and it lands on heads, if you do this 60 times, how many times would it be heads? You take 1/2, set it equal to x over 60. Okay? It's okay. Okay. Yes. Brooklyn, you need to go to the office. Okay. The last thing is experimental and theoretical. Okay. Theoretical probability is just the regular probability that we've been talking about. That's the part over the whole, or what they're asking for over the total. Experimental is they tell you that they did this thing. Okay? So on the test, you had a table, and it said that a coin was flipped 50 times or something like that, a number cube. Okay? It's done 50 times. Let's just say it got heads and tails. Let's say it had heads 30 times and tails 20 times. So the experimental probability for getting heads was 30 out of the total times it was done was 50. So the experimental probability was 3/5. What is the theoretical probability for heads and tails would be 1/2, right? Heads and tails or a coin flip theoretically is 1/2 for getting heads. There's 1 heads out of 2 sides. Okay? That is probability. That's all you have to know how to do probability. Everything that's on this sheet